you doing? Welcome to this Cinelight tutorial. So we're on to part 3 of the this 4-piece collage that we're doing, and this time we're going to look at these flowers right here and do this sort of nice effects of the paint drips and the filter over the top, the colored filter over the top. So let's get along and do this. Like I said, this is part 3. If you haven't seen part 1, which was this one here, the double exposure, I'll put the link in the description below or on the screen if I can right now. Part 2 was the colored frog, which is this one, and again the link will be in the description to the video below, or likewise I'll put it on the screen if I can. And then the third one, we're going to use this image will also, the link to it will be in the description below, for us to get on and make this effect right here. So select our image, let's tap our screen, and the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to filters, and then I'm going to go to duo. As soon as we get this duo, I'm going to go to tools at the bottom, and I'm going to go to shape, and I'm going to select linear. So once I've selected this linear shape, I'm just going to twist it with my fingers to make it vertical like so. Tap tools again, tap color 1, and I get my color swatch pop up, and I'm going to select this purple right here. I'm going to tap color 2, and I'm going to select the purple that's right next to it, or you can indeed select the same color purple if you want to, but I'm just going to select the purple that's next to it, and then I'm going to tap position. You see these anchor points here? I'm just going to slide my fingers out so it extends, so you've got less of this split color across, and we sort of extend the color and blur the colors into one, and this is the color that I'm looking for. I'm then going to go to blending and just show you. I'm going to tap blending. I'm going to go across. I'm going to go to multiply, and you can either have multiply, you can use darken, or you can use color burn. So I think that I'm just going to use, you could use whichever one you want, of course, but I want quite a dark one this time. So I'm going to go to multiply, and notice darken, it sort of darkens the background but leaves the foreground a little bit lighter, whereas multiply just keeps that color consistent across the image. So once I've done that, I'm going to click the little tick button in the top right hand side, close down my filters, and go to my brushes, go to effects, scroll along until I find these paint drips. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit onto the flowers, and all I'm going to do with my finger, I'm just going to wipe down and create this drip sort of effect with my fingers across the image, and anywhere else that you want that drip effect, but not too much. So this is my drip effect done, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to slide back to the left hand side. I'm going to use this first effect here. I'm just going to tap the screen certain areas just to get this effect like so. Then I'm going to scroll along once I'm happy, and I'm going to use these any one of these effects. I'm going to use the one on the left hand side that's got a bit of color, and again I'm just going to tap like so and give us a bit of color. So this is our effects applied to the image. I'm going to click the little tick button up here in the right hand side. I'm then going to go to my image. I'm going to go to adjust. I'm going to scroll along. You can see we can use any one of these effects, which is quite nice. Probably up this up the back area of this of the effects are probably the best. Sierra's quite nice because what it does, if you notice, it smoothens out the image but leaving the bright parts of the image quite bright. Crayola also, if you ramp that effect up, it's quite a nice effect. The withered is also a very nice effect. I quite like the imprint, so I'm going to select the imprint and just scroll up a little bit, so we just take away the sharper parts of the area. You can watch watch this area, this sort of this effect come together like so. I'm going to click the little tick button. I'm going to go back to image, select adjust again, and then I'm going to come across, and again, if you just apply another effect, it's quite nice as well. The one I want to apply, let me find it. This stellar effect, and it just makes the colors a little bit more vibrant. If I show you, like so, and I'm going to just slide along to the screen and make this effect around 89. And click the little tick button to apply that to our effect. Save that out, press the little button at the top, click save photo. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to close down the image tool. I'm going to go to finalize, I'm going to go to collage, find a 4 image, find this 4 image. So you notice when I select an image, the blue square highlights around the outside. So let me select my second image. And then what you can do on the image, you can either zoom in or zoom out of the image. Select my third image. Then all that's left to do is put in our 4th image, which will be the floating tree, which will be next. So this is what it'll look like with that tree in there, as it does on the image right there. So this is part 3. Like I said, part 4 will be coming up quite quickly. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed this effect, and I hope you can apply it somewhere else. I'll catch you soon.